I have to record our lesson for Green Forest. Yeah. My name is Kate. I'm going to be your teacher today. So happy to see everyone alive, healthy, in safety. I'm so worried a bit.
It's not, excuse me, it's not max quantity, by the way, so don't be worried.
I know. My colleagues reported yesterday 80 people at the lesson. We will see.
More than 100 sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so that's the second lesson that Green Forest is organizing. Basically, in order you get distracted a little bit from the war routine or from the news feed. We'll start with the following. First of all, I would like to check your location. So we're going to do such a thing. Press the heart emoticon, yeah? If you are in your city and you haven't left it since the war started. I can see hearts. Next page. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Good. Do we have people who actually decided to leave their city and go to another city that they considered, much safer, Western Ukraine or anything, but Ukrainian city, another Ukrainian city? Hearts. Do we have? Okay. Less people. I see less people. Okay. Perfect. And do we have people who are not in Ukraine right now? Okay. Less people. Okay. Perfect. 82 people. Oh my God. Okay, good. Guys, I hope that no matter where you are right now, in your houses or in a shelter or in a bunker, I hope that you are in safety and can have a lesson today. Today's lesson is dedicated to first aid. Basically, how to help each other if there is medical necessity for that. I took a unit from upper intermediate level. It was an optional unit in our book. If you studied this unit before with your teachers, you will refresh your knowledge. If you haven't studied it yet, then you will definitely learn something new. I'm going to share the link here in chat, so you can have access to the material. Okay, so here in chat, Zoom, can you click there and confirm that it's clickable and it works?
Yeah, clickable.
It works.
Perfect. Okay, thank you. We're going to start with the speaking task. Basically to share your experience on the first aid, if you had such experience. I'm going to ask you to work with your mates. It's task 1, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Yes, task 1. In task 1, we have like 2 questions that I would like you to ask with your to answer with your partners. But a request. We are all right now like in different places and in different situations. If suddenly I want you to be kind that someone might lose the internet connection. So please be patient. If you happen to be in the group where people cannot talk, or they lost the connection, or they are out of the session or anything, let me know so I can transfer you to a different group. Okay, so task 1, 2 2 questions. You are sharing your experience on first aid, meet your partners, take advantage, speak English. Are you ready? Ready, steady?
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Perfect. Let's meet your partners. Okay, guys, so I will resend again the link just in case for those who have just joined us. We are working with one of the units from the book on first aid. I have visited some of the rooms just to hear that people actually talk in English, no? Okay, let's wait for all the rest. Okay, I guess everyone's back. So if you lost the link or you don't have the link or you've just joined the session, there is a link to the lesson. One more time. So you've discussed 2 questions. Actually, I've noticed that you have discussed everything, right? All the cities where you are, the situation and so on. But the best way to do that is in English, of course. So to talk about the first 8, we will need some new vocabulary, no? Task 2. Task 2A is pretty easy, I guess so. There are some pictures and 1, 2, 3, 6, 8 words, no? Picture 1, what can you see in picture 1?
Picture 1, just a moment. This is a band-aid.
A band-aid, absolutely right. What about picture 2?
It's a gaze.
Gauze.
Yeah, I think the right pronunciation is gauze.
Gauze.
Okay. Picture 3.
Topical
Topical.
antiseptic.
Topical antiseptic.
Topical antiseptic. Okay. Picture 4.
Fracture.
Not
Swelling.
exactly. Not
Splint,
exactly.
maybe.
Splint.
Splint. Splint.
Yeah, exactly. So splint is this I don't know, piece of material, yeah, that we put on the leg. I don't know, on the arm. Picture 5.
Wow.
Swelling.
Bruising.
Bruising.
Bruising. Is this yellow or I don't know, blue color that we might have on our skin? Picture 6.
Swelling.
Swelling.
Okay, swelling. Yeah,
Swelling.
when one part
Sorry,
of our
I
body.
can't see any picture. I only see participants of the lesson, unfortunately.
There's
Okay,
a link.
check
You
the-
should follow
check
the link and
check the link,
go to the
please, in the
desk
chat.
2A.
Yeah, so it's one more time in our chat. I'm sending the links. Unfortunately, I see that people are joining and they I don't know, are disappearing. So check the chat all the time. From time to time, I will be sending the link so you don't lose it. And we're discussing task number 2A, right? 2A. 2A, picture 6. So when one part of our body is getting bigger than the other part of our body is swelling. Okay, perfect. Picture 7.
Wound.
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 So wound or wound?
Wound. My teacher told me that
Wound. Wound.
wound.
Wound.
Wound. My
Wound.
teacher told me she has advanced level and she told me wound all the
She is
time.
the best teacher ever, no?
Wound.
Wound.
Yes, she is.
Та не wound.
Don't
Guys,
trust
wound.
teachers.
Wound.
So,
Check
What's the correct
Cambridge.
one?
Check Cambridge Dictionary for pronunciation. Just check Cambridge Dictionary. Wound.
Just a moment.
Yeah, because wound it's a action that we do with door and so on, or when we have the watch.
Yeah, wound is a verb and wound is a
Yeah.
noun.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, wound and yeah, they are written the same way but pronounced differently. So wound is a past tense and past participle of wind, actually.
Wind.
Wind, yeah.
Wind.
Wind.
Wind, wound. If we talk about the verb, if we talk about some damage on our skin, it's actually wound in British and in American English.
Yeah, but and wound is an injury to your body that is made by a weapon such as knife or a bullet.
Wallet.
Wound, yeah, wound.
Окей, perfect. Good. Хтось тут питає про сплінт. Сплінт – шина, так? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the last picture.
Fracture.
Fracture. So when our bone is broken, it's called fracture. Perfect. Task 2B is a little bit difficult. Tell me, please, would you like to do task 2B individually or with your partners? Discussing, matching, practicing English, or individually?
With a partner.
With a partner.
With a partner. We want partners. Okay, perfect. So task 2B, one more time. It's a bit difficult. There are some words that we need to match with the definitions. You're going to meet your partners again. Try to avoid using Google Translate. So we are practicing our skills. You can use eliminating approach. You can start with the words that you already know. You can use your background knowledge, and you can ask your partners. As soon as you're ready with the task, you check your answers and you come back to the main session.
Okay.
Ready, steady. Perfect. Meet
Go.
your partners. Go.
Hello, do I have a partner?
Yes, just a
Hello.
second. Oh, yes.
I hear you.
Yes,
Are we
just a
two
second.
here or someone else? Oh, sorry.
Just a second. I'm trying to move you to different
Move me
session.
anywhere.
Yes.
Wings. Hello, do I have a partner? Do you hear me?
Guys, is everybody here? Anybody here?
Yes.
we
have just finished one task and leave our rooms.
Oh, okay, because I just joined and I see just a column and oh, okay.
We can do the task one more time so that you can participate and think of the words about our vocabulary.
Could anyone remind the definition of word discharge? Like, I know this word, but I forgot about how it was explained on the page.
Okay,
It's about
discharge.
like when someone is sneezing, has this green. Like,
discharge is a liquid substance that comes from a part of the body and it is often infected.
Well,
thank you. I'm just interested whether it is about it is only about nose, like when we are infected with infection, when there is inflammation within the skin, for example, as well. So I would like to specify this term.
The skin is also about discharge. So it's not about only a cough, maybe. Well, when we have a liquid out of our body, but the tissue as well. We can check.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I'm sure that I'm check. Guys, are you okay in your cities?
Yeah.
In my city, yeah, I feel like okay, but I would like to move somewhere.
Like what?
Like in a different country, but obviously I can because I'm a man.
Yeah, I feel you.
I would really like to be right now in any different country, but I can't because I'm 29. That's why I'm not allowed to leave Ukraine, unfortunately.
Sorry, I want to find out what is the meaning of the word discharge. Is it gni?
No, well, not exactly. Okay, yeah. So a couple of concept checking questions. First of all, I guess you checked yourself and you saw your answers, but maybe we should translate just a couple of the words so that you are sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect. So discharge, I would say that виділення.
Yeah.
So it can be any liquid that is usually infected. As for gnoi, it's actually pus. P-U-S.
Yeah.
That's it. What does CPR stand for?
It's a medical manipulation for when the heart stops and the breathing stops, and you need to like bring them back. You need to make a person alive. So
Resuscitate.
Yeah. That's
In case of heart attack.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, heart attack.
The question is, what does the abbreviation stand for?
Cardiovascular resuscitation.
Cardiopulmonary
resuscitation. Cardiopulmonary resuscitation. That's the correct pronunciation. Yeah, a difficult one, no? All the
just for
other
pronunciation.
Yes, would you like me to repeat?
Yeah.
No?
Cardiopulmonary resuscitation.
Exactly. Thank you. Thank you. Resuscitation, to resuscitate. Okay, perfect. What about the other words? Do you have any question about the translation or something?
Rinse.
Rinse, промивати водою.
Okay.
Usually.
Tissue.
Which one?
Tissue.
Okay.
Тканина. Тканина.
Okay, tell me please, what about like drowsiness or drowsiness? It's like staying drowsiness, yeah.
It's,
I guess it's when you're sleepy.
To be
When you're
sleepy.
sleepy. Okay, perfect. Anything else?
Clear for
I
me.
think I'll clear for you.
Choke or choke?
Choke. Choke.
Choke.
How
Yes.
can you explain me discharge?
Discharge. That's any liquid that goes out of your body, usually infected. Виділення.
Okay, thanks.
But it can be infected. That, for example, the serum discharge, сукровица, it's not infected.
Yes, it's not infected. Well, usually, but not always, it's infected. Yes, any discharge. I mean, our body can have.
And we have some other words like discharge pipe. It calls вивідна трубка, discharge pipe.
Yeah, because discharge means actually when something goes out of something. No, that's the main idea. So we can use this word not only in medical terminology.
And do you use rising by water, rising water, rising
Rinse
by something, rinse by
no
water?
rinse with water, rinse with water, with water and soap. Yeah, we are closely coming to the text and you will see the usage of these words. But first I would like you to discuss one more thing. So what actually do we have to do, or we can do, or we cannot do in three situations when we give first aid? It's task 3A. 3 situations. Someone is bleeding. Everyone knows the word bleeding, no? Blood, bleeding, the process.
Yeah, yeah.
Someone has broken a limb. Do we know the word limb?
Yeah, it's like parts like hands or legs. Yeah, like yeah.
Absolutely right. And when someone is unconscious, unconscious.
Yeah, when someone doesn't understand what's going on.
Absolutely right. When person cannot react, I don't know, due to some reason, no? Okay, you're coming back to your partners. Would you like the same partners or different partners?
Different, of course. For sure.
How insulting it is.
Okay,
I'm
perfect.
joking.
So task 3A is 3 situations. You discuss everything that you know, everything that you can do, everything that you cannot do in these situations. Meet your partners. Ready, steady. Okay, you're back.
Didn't know why, because it was 1 minute, but something happened and we are back.
And you're only 1 minute. No. The time flies so fast, guys.
No, I mean that it was 1 minute. 1
Yeah.
minute to the end, but still we returned. I mean,
The pop-up just
yes,
appeared and we got here.
Yeah, that's true, actually. Everyone's here, no? As far as I can see.
No,
Imagine.
time is money, actually. Well, just what actually came to my mind, and that's it. Like, maybe it's not reasonable expression, but anyway.
I've noticed one word that popped up, I think, in many discussions, ammiac, no? How do you say that in English?
Ammonia.
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 Ammonia. Absolutely right.
What is
Okay.
ammonia?
Ammiac. That helps us
I see.
to recover from
Yeah,
unconsciousness.
and we
no?
have even more complicated diluted or diluted ammonia, something like that.
Diluted ammonia. Oh my God.
Oh yeah. We are developed, you see.
Developed.
But it's crazy, you know. I don't know the majority of these words. It's like disaster for me personally. Like,
Okay,
I'm
guys,
not
I would
equipped.
like you to check your answers if you were right or wrong about the first 8 in these 3 situations. So we have a text that's task 3B. Okay, so like there are some tips how to stop bleeding, how to treat a broken limb, and how to help an unconscious person. You also see that all this vocab that we've met before, it is highlighted. Fracture, swelling, spleen, bruising, drowsiness, to collapse, dehydration, and so on. So you will see how they use these words in the sentences. After the text, we have task 3C. In task 3C, there are several statements. How many statements can you see?
8.
8, perfect. Some of them are true and some of them are false. I would like you to spend 5-7 minutes to read the text, read the statements, tick true or false, and after that, check yourself. You will work individually this time. As soon as you are ready with the task, I would like you to put a plus in the chat, something like that, so I can see how many people are ready and if you're ready to continue.
I'm
Okay.
sorry, can you give me a link because I'm late for some time?
Okay, perfect. Just a second. Sorry, I'm a bit slow. Just a sec. Thank you, Mikola. You were faster. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so this link, task, which task? 3?
3B.
3B. Perfect.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, so if you are ready and you've checked yourself, put a plus in the chat so I can see that we can continue.
Excuse me. What is you in a 7 sentence? You should perform the same actions in order to help a person. What is the same actions?
You should perform the same actions in order to help a person with any cause of unconsciousness. So I don't know, there is a set of actions that have to be the same, and you have to perform that no matter why the person is unconscious, or you have to think of the reason why the person is unconscious, and then taking into consideration the reason, you perform different actions.
Based on evidence.
Yes, well, based on the situation, right? Okay, while you're finishing, those who have already finished, do you have any questions, or maybe you disagree with the answers from the book?
Yeah, for me, for the question 3, yeah, I put it's true, but the answer was false here. Always wash and rinse the wound before trying to stop minor bleeding with some cloth or gauze. Yeah, and what does the word wash refer to? For example, it's written, when the injury question is minor, simply apply direct pressure on the cut or wound with a clean cloth, so tissue or piece of gauze. So, but doesn't it mean that we need, for example, if the piece of cloth is not clean, to wash it before applying?
Okay, I
It's
think
about we don't need to wash a wound
Yeah, it's about this.
because it's not always necessary.
Yeah, but then here, then if your efforts have been successful, clean the wound with soap and warm water, but it's afterwards.
Yes, I was
If it
thinking
wasn't unsuccessful,
You
then
should do it
need to wash.
after.
I was thinking the same, that first you have to apply some pressure, and after that you wash and rinse the wound. Well, rinse the wound. as far as I understood it from the text. First you stop the bleeding, and then you rinse the wound.
But also it says with a gaze or something. Sometimes you just need to rinse just with water, not with not put some clothes or something to wash it. To clean.
No, I think the before to stop minor bleeding with some cloth or gauze. I think the cloth and gauze refers to bleeding stop, not to the rinsing. So first we stop bleeding with some cloth or gauze, and after that we rinse a wound. It's, I mean, at least that's how I understood that. Okay, anything else? No? So the answers are correct, no? More or less.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, perfect.
Yes.
Perfect. Then let's continue. Functional language. Of course, in every unit we have functional language to study. So very often we might find ourselves in the situation where only we understand what's going on and we need to give some order or directions what to do. And we need some functional language. Yeah, how to say that. So in the next task, if I'm not mistaken, that's task 4. We have functional language. Look at the sentences and complete each gap with one word. And I think that we can do this task all together. Number 1, when you need to stop bleeding, blah, 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 by assessing the severity of the situation.
Start.
Maybe.
Start by assessing the severity of the situation.
May I ask a question? Is it correct to say start by, not start with? Or there is no difference in this case?
Start with, start by. I think that both of them are possible. Start by is more common. You can actually use no preposition here. Just start assessing the severity of the situation, and that's it. We change the meaning a little bit.
Okay, thank you.
ing. Number 2, make
Sure.
Make sure.
sure. Make sure. How would you translate make sure?
Переконайтеся.
Переконайся. Be particularly
Careful.
careful. By all means,
Avoid.
avoid. Remember, if you do not proceed with care, you
Might.
make the injury worse. Don't
Try.
try. Instead,
Try.
try. It's
Important.
and the last one,
Don't
Don't forget.
don't forget. And a little bit of grammar, gerund or infinitive. What do we use after make sure?
Make sure ing.
Infinitive.
Infinitive.
It can be both variant.
Make sure you do
Doing.
something.
Do.
No, make sure you do something. Make sure you open the door. Make sure you rinse the wound. Make sure you I don't know, prepare first aid kit, for example. What do we use after avoid?
ing.
Gerund.
ing always. Avoid panicking, avoid doing something, avoid touching, and so on. After modal verbs, might, may.
Course, verb, just one.
After word,
Bare infinitive.
or
Bare
bare
infinitive.
infinitive. After adjective structures, it is important, it is necessary.
To. Infinitive.
Infinitive with 2 adjective structures. Okay, and the last one, try.
It
Infinitive.
depends. We can use both.
It depends on
and
situation.
infinitive.
Okay, so if the action requires some effort,
In
something
this case, we have to use
Infinitive.
to.
Two.
Definitive.
Try to open this heavy door, yeah, for example. And if it's an experiment, you try different things. Let's see if it works.
ing.
Try ing. Perfect. You remember that. Okay, how are we going to practice this functional vocab and functional language and the functional vocab that we have studied? We are going to role play the situation. Yeah. In task 5, we have two situations, situation 1 and situation B. In each situation, we have two roles for student A and for student B. Basically, all these situations are connected to emergency situation that we face right now. Someone is calling to 911 emergency hotline and asking for help. In the first situation, you have, I think, some problem with the food poisoning, no? Yeah, after sandwiches. Food poisoning, do you know what it means?
Отравлення.
Okay,
Харчовий
yes,
труд.
yes. And in the second situation, the person feels dizzy. We know the word drowsiness, but dizzy?
Закрутитись в голові.
Yeah, absolutely right.
It's like dazzled.
Dazzled, dazzled.
Запаморочення.
Запаморочення. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so I will ask you to work with your partners and role play the situation. Yeah, so student, you decide who is a student A and who's a student B. You start the conversation. Hello, I'm calling to 911. I need blah, 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 blah. And you have to react. If you do not know what to do in case of food poisoning, it's time to Google a little bit, yeah, and come up with some solution. So English practicing task 5. Are you going to work individually or in pairs?
In pairs.
In pairs.
In pairs. How many situations do you have to role play?
Two.
Two situations. Absolutely right now. Now I'm trying to. Okay, I'm trying to create the sessions in order we have two people in the group. If I fail, I'm so sorry. I will transfer you to a different group then. No, sorry. Just a second. Please share the link. Guys, can you share the link meanwhile I'm dealing with the groups? Thank you. Okay, perfect. If you are suddenly in the group where you have 3 people, so 2 people work as a student A or as a student B. Okay?
Okay.
Ready, steady.
I want to say thank you very much, Green Forest, because it's so important now to maintain current level of English, because need to search for practice.
Yeah, I know, guys.
Yes, because we have some problems, but it's so difficult was to learning English before, and it's very easy to lose skills now.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I hope the teachers will find some forces to continue with the lessons like that. To sum up the conversation, so what do we have to do in case of food poisoning? Did you find out anything?
Well, we need to sit down like this and to allow the person vomit in order to get rid of those poisons. And if there is water, to drink some water, and in order to help it go out.
To avoid
also use
dehydration.
sorbents.
Yeah, to avoid dehydration, it means to drink water. In order to,
Yes.
But to drink water with a little swallow, just not to provoke another vomit.
Oh yeah,
With a
for
little
sure.
what?
For prevent another vomiting.
To prevent
no, I don't think we
vomiting?
need to prevent this, because if something is poison, there is a poison, we need to get rid of it.
Okay,
just
so the idea is
half
to
an
drink
hour.
little by
Yeah,
little.
but you need water. You need water. So, no, water is going out. You know.
Actually,
When
I
you drink and you and later you vomit all the water, so you have avoid this repeating vomiting to avoid dehydration.
Do we have doctors here? Doctors who can help us? No?
I have children,
Yeah,
and
tricky
I
person.
had a lot
We have
situation
parents.
with such with such infections that provoke vomiting. So
Right. Actually, I remember having injured by this illness when I was a child, and I was I was in a emergency hospital, and I was forced to drink like a lot of water, and after that I just vomited all of this, like not just small swallows of water, but like a lot of water. So
that's it. What I
Yeah.
Okay, so
It would
so
be
we
it
drink
would
a
be
lot of
much
water.
better if you have activated carbon with you, actually. But if you are in forest, excuse me.
And how to get out of the forest?
How to get out of the forest? That's a good question. How to get out of the forest?
I know
guys?
one, we've already discussed this with my partners. Like, if there is a river nearby you, you have to go to the down the stream, and eventually you may find the road or any village to find help. So
Mhm.
this is one way.
To follow the stream of the river.
To follow the stream of the river,
Mhm.
to go downstream.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Good
And
idea.
also be vigilant to hear some probably road traffic or something like that, and go towards this.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Or you can, for example, look for some paths and go to it, and you can maybe go out from this forest.
Mm-hmm. Okay, guys, and very important, if you call for help 911, yeah, try to give your location and your name and your surname. I think that's the most important part, right? To start with the name and where you are, if you can give your location or at least the nearest settlement or village next to you, right? Do not forget about that. Okay. Guys, so this link is with you. You have some home tasks to practice the vocab and functional language. I don't know. Let's one more time look through the vocab. So Signac, how do we say that in English?
Bruise.
Bruising.
Of black eye.
Oh, well, yeah, if it's under your eye. Okay. Sheena.
Splint.
Splint.
Okay, when one part of your body is getting very big.
Swelling.
Swelling. Marla.
Gauze.
Gauze. Rana.
Wound.
Wound. Okay. Промити.
Rinse.
Тканина.
Tissue.
Tissue. Okay. Виділення.
Discharge.
Задихатися.
Choke.
Okay, and CPR.
Cardiopulmonary resuscitation.
Resuscitation. Okay. Resuscitation. Perfect. Guys, like we're going to finish. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
For your
Thank you,
for your
teacher.
support. For your support. Yes, kisses and hugs to everyone. Only good vibes. I hope that we will win this battle. Everything's going to be okay. Stay safe. Pray.
You too.
Definitely. See you later, alligator.
See you later, alligator.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye,
Bye.
Thank you.
style.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
What is the most important for
Bye.
Russia?
Bye.